241, 241, 241. Baby, it's 241 special Monday. How are we doing today? Welcome to my humble video gaming division, where today, as I said many times, we have a 241 special show for you. Oh man, I had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys did too. I wanted to put this stuff out over the weekend, but you know, I was enjoying life a little bit too much. Oh gosh, I know, right? I know. So we're gonna be putting two things together in this video. Let me give you a little summary of what's going on here. First and foremost, we're gonna be talking about the beautiful Dark Side Vision Rey and an extra added side quest bonus that she's bringing to our hollow table people. It's something. She's gonna make assault battles a lot easier at tier 3 if you're struggling. And thing number 2, I've been seeing a lot of people say, wait, what? There's an event going on? Yes, there's a kind of an important event going on, but CG doesn't really do a good job promoting it. There's a lot of free Conquest Shards being given out, and unfortunately, the memo's not really being put out there by CG. Anyways, let's take things one step at a time. Just like I need you to with the first step, people, I need you to say right now. I know it's Monday blues right now, but I need you to say it. It's great to be in the Empire today. Gently caress that like button, you know it. Let's get that energy going for the week. Let's set the tone, let's set the tempo. And you know what tempo we're gonna be setting right away first? Dark Side Vision Rey, smashing fools out there. Gary, hit the gameplay right now. All right, first topic of the day, Rey Dark Side Vision. This has been sitting in my archives for a while now. Never got a chance to really make a video on it. Again, it's an assault battle, place of power, not really like the highest of priorities that we have in game, but nonetheless, we kind of are heading off our first Grand Arena experience with Rey in 5v5. We're going to be going to 3v3 soon. Things are going to be interesting. I just want to show this in the background while we talk about some other stuff. Rey Dark Side Vision with Supremator Kyle run inside a place of power. Hot dang, it is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, full auto, 3 stars, no problems whatsoever. So not the focal point for why you'd get Dark Side Rey, but I just want to show there's other ways of making her useful inside of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. With this lineup right here, don't use Hux. I mean, maybe Hux will be fine, but in my experience, generally with all the Terminator gains that Spirit of Kyle gives, Hux dies up pretty quickly, and you want a 3-star, right? Because the goal is not to have to play this every single time. So you get your 3 stars, you do it once. I bring in Special Forces TIE Pilot. He's not a support. He's gonna give us speed up, call some assists. It works great, but Dark Side Rey basically nullifies this event, and I don't want to say Supremator Kyle couldn't do this before. I've had a 3-star for the longest time on my account with Supremator Kyle. It was mostly Supremator Kyle, Kylo Ren on mask. They kind of get the job done before, but with Dark Side Rey, especially with that turn meter reset, messing of Supremator Kyle's mastery in a good way, makes your team hit so much harder, so much more durable. Overall, makes things a lot easier, and Supremator Kyle gets way more ultimate charge because of all the repetitive attacks that she has, or big AoE attacks that she has as well. So Kylo Ren's gonna be an ultimate for a long period of time. So nonetheless, wanted to show you guys this in the background while we talk about part 2 for the 241 special Monday show. And that's gonna be this event right here. So, I wanna read this first. Does anybody else remember that time, it feels like years ago, that CG made an announcement nobody was aware of because it wasn't in game? And I'm gonna give CG a little bit of slack just because I understand their mentality a little bit. But yes, there is a big event kind of going on right now tied to Conquest. I'm not feeling super optimistic, as we're going to kind of discuss here in a second, about us being able to nail out all of these milestones. But yes, there is a milestone event going on that's similar to the Dark Side Vision Rey one that we had a couple weeks ago, well, a couple months ago. It was back in December when it had a bunch of free shards. There, Gary, pull it up real quick. Show the people. We had a bunch of shards for, you know, it was supposed to be Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, Malicos, the Fury Class Interceptor. It was good stuff, right? And here's the thing, it's just added stuff for stuff you're already doing in game. So I was cool with it. I'm like, all right. We didn't get the, unfortunately, our community was not able to get the last tier at the Dark Side Vision Rey shards. We had 670 million Conquest energy spent. Not enough, which was 750, which was required for this. So we're getting a new one now. And you know, no one seemed to know about it. It's like, oh shoot, maybe I need to be the official marketing arm for CG. If I don't make a video, it seems like no one gets the memo on this stuff apparently. So I'm like, oh man, there's so many people, especially when I read through the comments. Yeah, see, and this is what I want to read. This should 100% be announced in-game with an in-game tracker, as it's a large part of the player base doesn't know about the event. I hate to say it, but a majority of people aren't on Reddit. They're not on Discord. They're not on the forums. Heck, I don't even think a majority of people come to the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer, the king of triple B's, video gaming division lair. There is a big segment of the population that plays this game that just doesn't interact with any sort of media stuff out there for Star Wars Galaxies. Man, imagine being there just on your lonely little island. You're maxing out your roster. You have no idea what's going on inside the Star Wars Galaxies community. Here's another comment. Wait, is this real? I don't understand why Siege doesn't give max rewards for this. Any other game would give their players max rewards as feel-good mechanic. I mean, here's the thing. I'd rather have what we're getting than nothing. You know, it's just, again, added bonus. I'm not going to make any drama or anything like, oh man, we should get the max rewards. We had Conquest for how long? We'd pretty much never get any bonus stuff. I'm enjoying these more recent things that we have been getting. But anyways, yeah, what even is this? I didn't even know this was a thing until now. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, people, let's make sure we remind you guys real quick. We have a community milestone event for Jocasta Nu. We're back with another community milestone event featuring character shards from Malgus, Maul, Queen Amidala, Luthen, and Jocasta Nu, as well as some new Datacron cash, currency, deboss materials. Some pretty neat stuff that we're getting. And again, freebies are freebies. Currently, in case you guys did not know, we are 53% of the way done. It's probably going to get updated later on today, so maybe even closer to that Queen Amidala. But so far, you guys are going to be getting 20 Darth Malgus shards, 20 Maul shards, and you didn't even know about it. So again, cool, added bonus, right? Clap! Yeah! Right! And I suspect we're probably going to hit the Queen Amidala one. However, based on my experience with the previous Dark Side Vision Rey one, I'm not expecting us to hit the 750 million energy for Jocasta Nu at the final end. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, 2 + 2 = 5, right? It's math as easy as that. Someone's gonna be like, Arnold, you know what's for, right? It's like, you can't even make a joke anyway. People, why so serious? Why so serious? So the last time we had this event for Dark Side Vision Rey, we ended up at 670 million, which was too close, yet too far from the final tier. But here's the reason why I don't think we're even gonna probably get that close. Number one, I don't think the word got out nearly as much on the current one that we have, based on I'm seeing everyone's like, wait, there's this event going on. Number two, Dark Side Vision Rey, unlike Jocasta. Now again, Jocasta Nu I think is very manageable to get at the the gold crate. We've already made our guides on that, how to do that. But Dark Side Vision Rey was very well obtainable at a number day one red crate status, and we saw the numbers. Dark Side Vision Rey crushed day one unlocks. I don't see people dumping tons of conquest energy like Dark Side Vision Rey, so I'm hoping we get as far as possible in this event. But Dark Side Vision Rey was a whole different beast. It was actually a feasible, manageable day one unlock for a lot of people, and that's why we got pretty close to the final tier, with them having the same exact basically total points needed for the max one, 750 million energy. I don't know if we're gonna get there, and especially conquest energy spent tapers off after Grand Arena starts up. I can speak from personal experience. I go hard on conquest for the first week, spend a lot of energy farming my Datacrons, knocking out as many feats as possible, and then once Grand Arena's going and the lock-in already happens, my conquest energy spent kind of dives down a little bit, and I think that's what's gonna happen for a lot of people. But nonetheless, I'm happy we're still getting freebies. This is gonna end, I believe, next week, so if you guys want to work as a collective, I'm with you. Let's even get as far as possible. I think we maybe we'll hit the Luthen node, 600 million, but Queen Amidala's probably, I feel confident we're gonna get that at the very minimum. And if we get more energy spent this conquest than the Dark Side Vision Rey, my gosh, that's gonna blow my mind. But nonetheless, let's get into part 2 aspect of this video. We have a community milestone event. If you haven't been pushing hard in conquest, maybe now's your sign. You don't want to let the people down, right? Right? Come on, go spend a couple hundred. Go get some conquest energy. But CG, it would be nice if we had this in game like a lot of the comments suggested, because again, there is a segment of the population that doesn't venture off into the unknown. I mean, imagine living such a peaceful life like that, right? Such a peaceful life, not having to go and know what I want to know what that is, because any game that I get involved in, whether I make videos on it or not, I'm always on like the Reddit page. I look up maybe a YouTube video on something, you know. So it's like there's a segment of people they just play the game and they just don't know what's going on. And not to say it's gonna completely max this out, but it would help if there was more word of mouth on this on these type of topics. But nonetheless, I don't think we're gonna get any sort of in-game thing, because guess what that requires? That requires work on their part, and This is just kind of freebie stuff that they're giving out. So I don't suspect, just like we don't really get an in-game tracker for like tracking turn meter removal and stuff. It would be nice. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Anyways, people, there's your little heads up on it. Maybe shame on me for not making it more known sooner. I guess every single forum post, CG post, any little thing, like maybe I should have made a post, a little video, because there was, I guess, a spinning, infinite spinning. If I don't make a video about it, no one knows about it apparently. That's just the power of a video game division, people. Nonetheless, that's the power of Dark Side Rey as well. Love this character. Looking forward to the 3v3 experience with her. We got new Datacron sets we got to go over too. My gosh, it's gonna be a wild time, but not as wild as all you lovely people out there. Thank you so much for stopping by. I want you guys to have a great week. That's my order. That's the Imperial High Command order, because around here in my beautiful Kyber Empire, with you, me, and all the people, I can assure you one thing, and that one thing is how it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.